Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator. I've just picked up a load and it is a locomotive, 60 tons. I've got 1,000 kilometers to take it. Yeah, so what I've done is I've modified the Scania, so it's now kind of officially a heavy haulage vehicle. So it should cope with this reasonably well. That leaves my Renault or my Iveco S-Way, the normal cargo. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, this is what we're taking. We've got a locomotive, and this is our Scania heavy haulage. I know I'm weaving all over the road a little bit, but let's just carry on, see where we're going. So yeah, and I'm doing 87 in an 80, so I better slow down a bit. Yeah, the videos have been, well, there hasn't been any, obviously, but trying and get the odd one out every now and again. I have been playing a little bit on here, but I've not really been good enough to record, so I thought I'd do a video today and yeah, see how it goes. Struggling a little bit up this hill, but yeah, it is heavy. It's what is it? Yeah, 61 tons. So yeah, it's going to struggle on hills a little bit. Oh, I need to be off here. Did a check to see if there was anything coming, but didn't. Do I? Yeah, I'm straight on here. So yeah, right, yeah, it's quite a long journey, 1,000 kilometers. But yeah, see how we get on. I don't have a lot to say, haven't been doing a great deal. But yeah, so the only change really is I've modified this truck. I wasn't 100% sure about it, honestly. I like this as a multi-purpose vehicle, but in the same sense, I think it makes sense to make it heavy haulage. I thought maybe I would miss this for normal cargo, but honestly I've got many options. I do like my Renault, so I'll always be driving that for normal cargo. And if I really wanted to drive the Scania for normal, I mean I can pull normal cargo with this, it's just not really suited for it. But I could also buy myself another Scania and have that for normal cargo. That would also work, but yeah, I think having my Renault for normal cargo and this for heavy cargo will work quite well. That was the plan all along, anyway. So yeah, we'll go with that. Right, trucks this way. Am I going through here? Yes, I am. Really sure why we had to go that way, but okay. Oh, right. Right, so I guess we're coming out of Croatia and going into Bosnia. This is the... Oh, I got through there. This is the customs. He's obviously been here before, he knows where he's going. Slovenia. Right. Would pull out into this right-hand lane, but a little bit of a roadblock thing there, so just going to avoid that. Hey. What do I do for fuel? Oh, I got plenty of fuel, okay. And I did sleep as well, so we're good for sleep. Actually, I'll put it on fuel so I can keep an eye on it. I was changing the central dial there in the middle, if you was wondering what I was talking about, if you didn't notice. I had it on pressure, I'm just going to put it on fuel so I can keep an eye on it. The pressure should be doing fine. I only had one issue with the air pressure so far, and it was leaving the ignition on while I slept. Was that what it was? Something like that. I don't think you can leave the ignition on while you sleep. You can leave the ignition on, but you can't leave the engine running. But yeah, I think something like that. And when I started the engine in the morning, I got a low pressure warning. It could also have been I was using my brakes a lot throughout the parking lot prior to sleeping and lowered my air pressure, but yeah, do I have to be in this lane? I'll move over just in case. Yeah, so, but yeah, you don't, it's not a problem. When I was at the parking lot, I just sat and let the pressure build back up again. Fairly straightforward. Yeah, I think I do have to be down here. Yeah. But yeah, since changing it to realistic air pressure, I've never had any problems with it at all. Haven't even noticed. So, apart from that one occasion. Yeah, this is a locomotive. I don't think I've ever taken a locomotive. But yeah, this is a new cargo for me, I believe. Ooh, better slow down a bit for this corner. Fancy rolling this locomotive over. Yeah, I actually fancied jumping in the Renault today because I've not been in it for a little bit, but yeah, I was in the Scania and I saw this locomotive on the job market, the freight market, so I thought why not get this opportunity to turn the Scania into my heavy haulage and take this for a drive. Here we are. I can't actually remember where we're going because I did look at a couple of different jobs. Ah, yeah, we're going up to is Denmark up here? Oh, could be wrong. Oh, it's Germany. No, we're in Germany. Berlin, Duisburg, yeah, Frankfurt. Yeah. So we're going up to Germany, right? Because I was going to take a job that was going to bring me down into Bosnia, but that's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure whether this one. Yeah, my brain. You know, it's only been 10 minutes or so, hasn't it, since I picked the job up? But I've forgotten where I'm going already. Yeah, bit of a truck stop here, but no actual parking to sleep. I don't know if you can hear my accelerator pedal, but it's starting to creak. My chair's creaking, and it's like all my equipment is well, it's creaking like I am. I'm old and the equipment's quite new. Give him a flash, let him in. Oh, you don't, not yet, he's gone. I know the AI doesn't work like that. Really struggling up this hill. Flash you in. I've been playing a bit of Skyrim recently, because it's fairly relaxing for me to do as well. I know Skyrim's a fighting game, if you like, isn't it? Battling, but yeah, I've made it. I've added a load of mods to it. Why are you slowing down so much? How are you doing? Yeah, to make it more. Yeah, I added a load of mods to make it more immersive. You know, so you've got all the NPC dialogue mods and changing their AI so they're a bit more realistic, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Like a role-playing sort of playthrough for me. So at least my character, so you're not hearing Nazim all the time saying, do you get to the, what did he say, you get to the Sky District very often? Of course you don't, something like that, doesn't he? You know, all the same dialogue. And I've got a follower as well with scripted dialogue and quest line, and yeah, it changes the game up and makes it, because once you play hundreds of hours of the game by it, and you hear all the same dialogue, and it's nice to revisit it with a little bit of variation. But yeah, I've been enjoying that, playing Skyrim. And you probably think, well, if you can play Skyrim and you can come on Euro Truck Simulator every now and again, but you're not making videos. Well, the reason for that is because my breathing isn't great, and I can't always talk on the videos. So yeah, so I can play games, it's just I can't always spend half an hour to an hour rambling about some random nonsense, because that's all I tend to do on these videos. But yeah, I'll try and get a few more videos out. I was going to do a Skyrim playthrough, but I think it's more of a driving channel, isn't it, really? No, just drive. I've got some farm sim bids as well, but I just haven't got them uploaded. I mean, it's getting time to play, because farm sim is quite time consuming, so yeah, it's a fun game, I really enjoy it, but it's having the time to get, well, just get sat down and play and be able to record, be able to feel like I can record. And anyway, enough of that. Here we are, we're just driving. Enjoy the drive, enjoy the surroundings. See in the mirrors there's nothing coming. Good. I didn't check the fuel tank on this actually when I redid the configuration. I might have been able to get a bigger fuel tank because I've got the bigger chassis. But it seems to be doing fine for fuel anyway, so but I'll have a look into that when I remember. Nice scenery around here. So there's no car going to go flying up beside me. I've actually been here according to the sat nav. But we are in Germany now, so it's likely. I've been to quite a few places throughout Germany. I don't know if it's going to be quite loud, the audio on this moment. It does sound quite loud actually with the truck volume, but I have to see. A bit late now. Okay, well this is a new road by the looks of it. Maybe I haven't been here before. Oh, I have been here before, yeah. Been on this road. I haven't been on the other road on the other side. Might be able to, oh, well, I should be able to start doing some escort quests, escort deliveries with this truck. I think I did before anyway, didn't I? I'm not really sure. I think the ones I did before were only about 40 tons, so... Well, I say only, but you know. But yeah, compared to this 61 ton, this is, yeah. I mean, if the majority of the roads are like this, it shouldn't take too long to get there, honestly. With 600 kilometres to go, so yeah, we're getting close to halfway. I've also installed a car mod. I've installed the Scout car on here. So I do actually own a car in the game. That's kind of handy if I just want to drive around a town just to unlock a few locations. Sometimes it's not quite as convenient in a truck, even if you're just using the cab. The car's a lot more manoeuvrable to some extent. You know, the tractor unit itself is it's still quite a big bulky unit to drive into compounds and reverse back out of them and just to unlock a part of the map. So yeah, and it's sometimes nice just to jump in the car and drive around. I know some people roleplay it with the car. They create themselves a house somewhere. You know, they pick a house on the map that might have a driveway that the car can access, and they'll start on the driveway and they'll drive to the garage where the truck's parked. They'll get out of the car, get in the truck, you know, as if they were going to work. Because most people play the game just in the truck, so almost like you live in the truck. Slow down a bit, let these out. Go. Oh, brake. Accelerate. Better. weaving a bit, I was reading all those signs. Trying to make sense of them. Right, I'm going to pull in here for a moment. I don't need fuel, but while I'm pulling in, I'm going to get some anyway. It makes sense, doesn't it? So, let's just grab some fuel. Oh, actually, I am tired. Just noticed my bed, so luckily, yeah, I did pull in. I wasn't even aware of that. I wasn't even thinking about whether my driver was tired or not. So we better sleep while we're here. Ooh, quite close, but it's going to get through. Okay, where can I sleep? Somewhere over here. There we go. Are we properly in the parking space? Yeah, it's good enough. Right, engine off, out of gear, and sleep. Okay, well rested. It's 4 AM and it's a little bit dark this morning. We are ready to go. We put the beacons on to our heavy load. Yeah, why not? Right, I think we had them on anyway, but initially, let's go. Anything coming that way? Nope. And we are good to go. We have got about 500 kilometres. Has pulled over, thank you. Yeah. Right. Be on our way. Yeah, we're in Germany. Be quite a way into Germany, really, shouldn't we? Oh, there's a bridge coming up. Looks pretty impressive. It is. Some of the bridges in this game are really, really impressive. I'm going to assume they are landmarks in the world, because the bridges that I recognise that I've been over are, you know, a replica of the bridges in real life. One of them being the Humber Bridge in the UK, something I've travelled over many, many times before. But yeah, I imagine all these other bridges are actually landmarks. I'm pleased we're on a new route anyway, opening up another little bit of the map. I'm going way too fast. Right, I'm going to sit back for a minute and just enjoy the ride. Yeah, I realise I'm doing like 99 kilometres at the moment. I shouldn't be. Should be doing 80. So I'll slow down a little bit. Else I'll be getting a hefty fine. I mean, to be honest with you, I can afford the fines now, but doesn't mean to say I'm going to try and go out my way to wreck the speed limit to that extent. I know I'm still doing 87. It's coasting at the moment. And to be fair, I'm not catching up with that truck in front, so it's coasting as well at about the same speed. I'm sure the AI just want to slow me down. German Wind Express. Is that a real coach company? I do have realistic companies and stuff on here, mod. But I don't know if they're realistic. See all these roads on the sat-nav look that I haven't touched, and so much. Such a big map. I'm impressed that people have cleared it and 100%ed the map. Very impressive. What are you doing, coach? We put down. Oh, good grief. Load me right down. You're going to just whiz off now, aren't you, and leave me to struggle to get back to speed again. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Out of his way. And now, because I can't accelerate very fast, he's going to come up beside me and block me into this lane. No, he's not. Back over. Right, we'll cruise control at 80. And I can't accidentally be doing like 100 kilometers an hour. I turned the speed limiter off on the truck, well, quite a long time ago actually. So yeah, I do have to monitor my speed a little bit more. I mean, I think with the speed limiter you can do 90 anyway, so I would still have to be monitoring my speed anyway, so... But without the speed limiter on, this truck will probably hit about 110, maybe a bit more. Well, the speedo looks like it'll be, well, maybe 120, 130 maybe? Don't know. I'll have to test it one day. I've had my Renault at 150. That was on Truckers MP. On Simulation 2 you can reach 150, assuming your truck can go that fast. And yeah, my Renault can definitely go that fast. With a trailer. Not realistic, is it really, in the slightest, but my Renault's a bit of a weird hybrid sort of mess. I think I mentioned it last time. It's yeah, it just shouldn't really work, to be honest. But it does, and it's great. I love it. So I'm just going to run with it. Yeah, not very exciting, this journey. It's just yeah, well, it just is what it is, isn't it, I suppose? Same as most journeys. Need to find some interesting roads to travel on. Nip back to Greece, maybe. Where else? I mean, Poland's quite nice. There are not many motorways. It's a lot of back roads through forest. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'll be looking for a few more interesting tight and twisty back roads. Makes travelling more interesting. Not done anything with the HCT trailers either since, so I have to bring them out again, have another drive with them. Although my drivers make use of them, so that's really good. They earn quite a lot of money from driving them. Might even be worth investing in another couple of them, the drivers. Well, yeah, I'm just pulling out. I should have checked. I was miles away there, just driving aimlessly. Not how I used to drive in real life. But for some reason at that moment in time, I was just driving Fortunately there was no traffic coming, so that was alright. Right, am I going to have to move out the way of this truck? Nope. Nope, he's fine. There are easy enough roads to drive on, but probably a little bit boring to watch if you're still here watching this. If I do manage to keep doing videos, I think I'll have to have some talking points. Because, yeah, I really don't have a great deal to say these days, I don't think. How far we got to go? 117 kilometres, so we're nearly there. And I'm getting some money from the drivers. 6,800 from Rebecca. Nice one. Lucas couldn't find a job. Wonder where he is. Greta got some income. Daniel did well with 4,888. That it? Yeah, that's all the driver income for now. Ooh, I'm weaving around the place. But I just realised I'm in cruise control and I'm just going slower and slower and slower. Or even out of cruise control with my foot to the floor I'm going slow, so yeah, this is definitely a big hill. I was paying too much attention to the driver income there and not really to, well, anything else. Well, we're going to make it up this hill. Oh, I don't know. Down to 8. Yeah. This is steep. We're getting to the top of the hill now anyway. That was definitely a struggle up there. I've got the best gearbox and engine and chassis for this truck for heavy cargo, so that was just a big hill. That's my pressure. Yeah, pressure's doing fine. See, I was on the brakes quite a bit there, but going down that hill. If I hit the brakes, it takes the air pressure down, and then hit the brakes again, it drops the air pressure. But not by much. It's not doing a great deal to concern me regarding air pressure, so you know, it builds up again pretty quickly, so I don't even have to worry about it, honestly. I mean, I would going down, like, maybe going down the Alps, that course on the Alps, that road on the Alps is really twisty. On the way down, you were continually braking and then heavily braking to turn a corner and then braking again. You'd lose air pressure very quickly. So obviously that's when you use your engine brake. But yeah, all these roads, all normal driving, not a problem. Not even an issue. Right, now which lane do I need to be in? Yeah, I think I need to stay in this one. I think we're getting close. We are 20 kilometers. Excellent. Slow down, car. Slow down. See that car coming up behind me? Coming a bit quick. It's pulled across. Oh, it was a van. Yeah, I've just realised I've got to park this thing, haven't I? I do not like these rear wheel steerable trailers. But we'll give it a go. Right, we're gonna hazards and a little bit of the road here. Make sure we get in the gate. The gate's actually going to open for us. Wow, I had to get close to that before it recognised I was here. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to get in. Yeah, it is. Just about. Okay. Well, this is going to be fun. 40 XP, where do you need it? Okay. I'm going to collide with anything around there, that's good. Would keep the hazards on in a compound, in a yard normally, but not going to bother here. Right, number 3. Yeah, I mean that's a really easy park with a normal trailer. Oh wow, there's a big bollard thing sat there. What is the point of that thing here? Corner. Ah. It's just going to get in my way. What that is? Right, okay, anyway. We'll try this. Might end up pulling this forward and readjusting, but it might go in, who knows. Well, I don't think that was too bad, actually. Surprisingly. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, right. Decouple. Job done. 1,007 kilometres. 51,500. Lot of XP. Right, I will leave that there. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I will see you on the next drive.